Edmund Spenser, The Bower of Bliss, modernized from the Faerie Queene. There the most dainty paradise on ground itself doth offer to his sober eye, in which all the pleasures plenteously abound, and none does others' happiness envy. The painted flowers, the trees upshooting high, the dales for shade, the hills for breathing space, trembling groves, the crystal running by, and that which all fair works doth most degrace, the art which all that wrought appeared in no place. One would have thought, so cunningly the rude and scorned parts were mingled with the fine, that nature had for wantonness ensued art, and that art at nature did repine. So striving at each other to undermine, each did the other's work more beautify. So differing both in wills agreed and fine, so all agreed through sweet diversity, this garden to adorn with all variety. And in the midst of all a fountain stood, of richest substance that on earth might be, so pure and shiny that the silver flood through every channel running one might see. Most goodly it with curious imagery was overwrought, and shapes of naked boys, of which some seemed with lively jollity to fly about, playing their wanton toys, whilst others did themselves embay in liquid joys. And all of purest gold was spread a trail of ivy in his native hue, for the rich metal was so coloured that white, who did not well advised view, would surely deem it to be ivy true. Lo, his lascivious arms adown did creep, that themselves dipping in the silver dew, their fleecy flowers they fearfully did steep, which drops of crystal seemed for wantonness to weep. Infinite streams continually did well out of this fountain sweet and fair to see, the which into an ample laver fell, and shortly grew to so great quantity, that like a little lake it seemed to be, whose depth exceeded not 3 cubits height, that through the waves one might the bottom see, all paved beneath with jasper shining bright, that seemed the fountain in that sea did sail upright. Eftsoons they heard a most melodious sound of all that might delight a dainty ear, such as at once might not on living ground, save in this paradise, be heard elsewhere. Right hard it was for wight did each adhere to read that manner music that might be, for all that pleasing is to living ear was there consorted in one harmony. Birds, voices, instruments, winds, waters all agree. The joyous birds, shrouded in cheerful shade, their notes unto the voice a tempered sweet, the angelical soft trembling voices made, to the instruments divine respondents meet. The silver sounding instruments did meet with the bass murmur of the waters fall. The waters fall with difference discreet, now soft, now loud, unto the wind did call. Gentle warbling winds low answered too long.